KAWS had somewhat of a short notice drop for a collaboration that he had teased he was going to be doing with a Japanese kids show called Hirake Ponkikki. It is two beloved characters, Gachapin and Mukku, and so he smashed them together to make a figure known as the Kachamukku. So the K for KAWS instead of the G for Gacha. And this giant box showed up to be the figure that I was able to get off the KAWS One website. So let's go ahead and crack it open. I was honestly just pleased to see that it was something that wasn't just the traditional companion figure that he'd been doing. And don't get me wrong, I love the companion figures. It's just seeing an artist kind of step out and do something a little bit different is always nice. And to be something based on a kids show with these radical characters, one being a dinosaur, one being a Yeti, green and red. You can see the packaging right there. Wow, this looks like it's going to be much larger than I was expecting, which is kind of a nice surprise. It looks to be in the box right there. So the classic KAWS black boxes instead of the newer plastic containers they'd been shipping in. Maybe that's just a DDT thing. The bad part about the packaging is you get all this cardboard fuzz. You're gonna have to vacuum in here. And you can see that it is shrink wrapped. So it's a very tight shrink wrap on there. Ugh, that's ugly. Oof. Yeah, so we'll have to get this wrapping off. There we go. You can shed some of that plastic there so we can take a look at the Kachamukku, as you can see. Looking right there, you've got that silver print that KAWS usually does. This is the black version, but if you look closely, you can see the X's all over the box, which is very typical to the KAWS box. Top, same all the way around. And then on the back, the bottom is where everything is. So right down here, we can see that this is made by Medicom Toy again, but there's a new little foil sticker that I'm not used to, which I'm guessing might be the license for the actual characters. I could be wrong. It looks to be written in Japanese, and there's the double X KAWS logo right there as well. So if you're looking for one of these down the road, it did sell out, of course, so make sure all those stickers are right there. All right, let's go look inside the box. Inside, you can see the molded styrofoam that's going to be protecting the figure. I'd gotten one of these KAWS figures off StockX one time, and it had the styrofoam, and I opened it up, and the styrofoam had mold all over the side of it. And the dude told me it had just been sitting in the closet, but yeah, that doesn't come without water, so always check the packaging. And when we look inside, we can see it is protected with a sheet right over the top, which is really nice. Yep. And especially since half of the body, the Mukku side, is going to be felt. So, I'm so scared of touching it. Oh, this is super cool. Take a look at that combined figure right there. So the neat thing about it is you've got the dinosaur, you've got the Yeti, and that little propeller hat, you still get the propeller, but it only goes halfway. It is the full rounded propeller. But look at this eye too. It has a little plastic dome right over the front of it that the actual X for the KAWS branding is going to be inside there. And then the felt body on the other side, you still have the plastic eye right there, but then the rest of it is the felt, and both feet are felt. So the boot on this side is actually felt. And of course, he's reaching out off to the side saying, hey! You should look up the YouTube video of him playing piano. It's pretty rad. Even the buck teeth on the character right here. You can see that buck tooth is plastic sticking out. You've got the dinosaur back coming down the side, sticking out there. Felt ears for the KAWS ears on both sides. It's perfect. And yes, the back of the glove does have the KAWS X. Is it on top of the foot? It looks like it is tucked underneath the top of the foot. It's just hidden right behind the fur of the leg right there, but you can see a little peek out of the actual X right there too, which is super cool. And even though both of the feet are felt, you do still get the stampings on the bottom of the feet too, which is extra nice. So a lot of people I saw didn't have much love for this figure, but to see the actual combining of the two, there's actually a lot of good artwork right here, which I'm super excited for. I didn't know about this show growing up. I understand it's like Japan's Sesame Street equivalent, so to speak. Just the way it's loved and the characters are enjoyed in Japan. So I appreciate the artistry right there. I have a little kid. I think he's gonna think this is the coolest thing in the world when he sees it. And yeah, let's go ahead and give the Kachamukku by KAWS and obviously Gachapin and Mukku a spin. Thanks for watching.